So I queued up with this dude here, and I was like, let's go E4 and E5 like we always do. Probably going to make me do the Italian. And he was like, no, I'm going to play this. And I was like, all right, well, I don't have to play the Italian, thank God, since it's the most boring opening ever. And he was like, cool, let's do that. And I was like, let me gobble that up. And he was like, well, that's just great position for me. And I was like, well, true. And he was like, yeah, see, there we go. Now I can get this little attack on you. And I was like, bah, I could do that, though. And he was like, bah. And I was like, bah. And he was like, ah, but now you got double pawns. And I was like, well, your mom's fat. And he was like, well, I'm just going to bring this knight out then. And also don't call my mom fat. And I was like, all right, well, I won't. And then I'm just going to bring my own knight out then. So there. And he was like, there. And I was like, all right, so I don't really know what I'm doing now. So let's just go ahead and start chucking some pawns out. He was like, all right, well, I'm going to hide in my hidey hole. And I was like, good idea. He was like, well, I'm just going to go there. So I was like, well, I could do that, and I could open up an attack on your queen. And he was like, crap, yeah, I guess you're right. Let me move that. And I was like, all right, ha 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 ha. I just wasted time. And he was like, yeah, what are you doing? And I was like, I don't really know at this point, man. And so he just kind of moved around a little bit, and he was like, I'll just attack that. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, I'm just going to do that. Did you not see that? And he was like, no. And I was like, haha, I didn't think so. So he did that, I did that, he did that, so I did that, and then that, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this, right? So I'm up, and he knows it, and he's scrambling for position. So he's like, for some reason, backing up. I think at this point you should try to improve your position instead of try to improve. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm like, all right, let's just keep going with my attack then. And he's like, all right, I'll do that. And then I was like, all right, let's trade them off. And he was like, okay. I was like, yeah, now you ain't gonna do nothing. So, yeah, we're gonna take up space here. And I still don't really know what I'm doing either. But we got to this position and he quit. So I was up pretty good. It was going to be a mess to convert it, and I don't think he had time for my nonsense. So anyway, thanks for watching.